Reconsidering gender. What is patriarchy? Patriarchy is a system of society or government in which the father or eldest male is head of the family and descent is traced through the male line. Men hold all of the power and women are largely excluded. There are 195 countries in the world, and out of all of them, only 14 countries have full legal protection and equality for women. These countries include Belgium, Canada, Denmark, France, Greece, Iceland, Ireland, Latvia, Luxembourg, Portugal, Sweden, Germany, and the Netherlands. There have been 100 senators in the U.S. Congress in the last 235 years, and only 60 of them have been women. Only 60 women have served in the U.S. Congress since 1789 when it was first established, and the first one being in 1922.
Our legal system and our culture protects the perpetrators of sexual violence, not its victims. Harvey Weinstein, the man whose name has become synonymous with serial rapist, might never suffer any legal consequences because of that. As Jodi Kantor noted, Weinstein's abuse was so pervasive that a whole generation of actresses had been pushed out of our industry and had been deprived of decades of work and the payment that accompanies it. But what other women in our industry and in other industries have been silenced and shut out in this way? I had always wondered why there was still unequal representation in nearly every industry, and particularly in positions of leadership and power, when graduate schools have been consistently enrolling equal amounts of men and women. I wondered, why do women graduate 50-50 from law schools, and yet they make up only 20% of law firm partnerships? Why do women graduate 50-50 from all business schools and yet make up only 10.6% of the Fortune 500 boards and 4.8% of Fortune 500 CEOs? Or in our industry, women are graduating 50-50 from film schools and only 11% of the top 250 films last year were directed by women. So there's this theory that a lot of people say that women drop out of the workforce to focus on motherhood, or because the workplace isn't conducive enough to rearing children. And I used to believe that explanation, but it always seemed suspicious. Like, a woman spends hundreds of thousands of dollars on law school and all the time and hard work to graduate and all the hours and stress to pass the bar, and then works for years at a law firm and then gives up her 6 or 7-figure job that she loves and has invested so much time into because she never considered she might need to find childcare for her kid, and a woman who can probably easily afford childcare.